Hello. Today I'm going to talk about how to craft flammability cursor like this. And firstly, search on POE trade website and search for warlord influence ring. Any will do. Secondly, scourge it and use and make it magic using the transmutation. And then just spamming this alt and until you hit the red mod. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching. And if you have some spare time, then I will be cheating and explain like how it works. So basically, we want a surface called cursor enemies blah blah blah, and the all of this is less than 1/400th. So which means if you pop 400 out, then you should be able to get a mod like this. And yeah, it seems to be pretty bad, but then why we want to do that? The reason is very simple. 400 out is 1 exalt, and end of this string is at 1 exalt. So does that mean that you have no profit by crafting these kind of rings? So now we have 400 of this, so will do we have to spend all of them? I don't think so. So I think I may have some misunderstanding about how the odd works. So even though the chance is 0.24%, which is a little bit worse than 1/400th, but I think you mostly will hit it within 200 out, and that is like you save half the money. Of course, you waste a lot of time, but you can choose whether you want the implicit, which is in our case it's fire and cold res. There is some like you may get some useless vulnerability curse. So as you can see, I sell it as low as 33 chaos and no one's buying them. So perhaps they will sell at maybe 10 chaos. Doesn't really worth it. So I will leave your choice to. Okay. I will leave your it's your choice to decide whether you want to do that or not. But yeah, let me try to yeah. So it's 90. This results. Oh yeah, this is what I need. Yeah. Cool. So there's something that of course you need to choose the base you want, and usually it costs less than 5 chaos, but it could be up to 10. And secondly, I don't think the item level matters. Even it's 83, well, it's 81. I think it will still work, but let's try. And thirdly, because we are reloading surfix, so if it's a prefix, you can alt it. So of course we actually don't really want that. We want to empty prefix so that we can enchant craft the non-channeling skill mana costing. But on the other hand, you basically you don't really use these arguments, so just randomly use it. And if it's yeah, even for this, I would just try it. Although if I do hit the mod, I will be really sad. So I'm just very I just started playing this game, so learning to craft very recently. So now, like I don't even know if if it's a surface or prefix, and whether it will hit, if it's level 81, will we be able to hit the model or not? But let's just have a look. Yeah, if we can have vulnerability, then that means that we should be able to hit the flammability. So I think the level is fine, but we don't want that. Of course, it's just too hard to sell. So for this, if we hit, it will be really bad, and that is the reason why I'm crafting, because this 3 to 7 physical damage is nothing. So ideally, we want either it's empty, or we have 30, 40 ish energy shield, or just something useful. Although there are not really that many useful prefix, like this is bad one. I think this is surface, yeah, and this is surface as well. So when you like get used to it, then you know what is surface. And for this, of course, you want to reroll. And if you hit it's really good, but don't count on that. I have never achieved a single curse from the out. Just the chance is too low. So now we are burning nearly 1/3 of our budget. So we hit. So this is So I think there are 3 warlord influence surfaces. So bleeding, thing, the vulnerability, and the flammability. So we were pretty unlucky to have like hit 2 of the other one. I think the weight of both curses are the same, which is lower than the other useless bleeding one. So of course this is a lot of work, and I don't really think it's worth your time. Okay, hit this one again. Never lucky. So this one better bleeding. I feel like I saw bleeding maybe 4 or 5 times. I can get a flammability one. And you see I have a lot of like vulnerability, but this is because they cannot really be sold. So I just list it here. And I kind of sold a similar amount of the flammability ones. I usually sell at like 150 chaos. So I don't know what happened. So previously it was just cost maybe 40-50 chaos each, but now it's very stable at 1 exalt. Maybe because people are moving away from this low budget crafting. So this is the reason why I'm sharing this. So if there are more people to craft this, then hopefully the price will get lowered, and so that if it's more like we can justify it by buying it directly instead of spending over time. But if it's 1 exalt, it's kind of expensive. So, but we are like, let's see how much money we can save by spending this much time. Is this? I can't remember. It is surface. Okay. Do you're not sure? Just take a look. So rarity. I think it has both surface and a prefix. So this 21 is a prefix. I think it could be surface. This is a pretty unlucky one, by the way, but still no complaint. Yeah, this is the 3rd time we are seeing this mod. Let's try. Melee damage, I don't hit. Yeah, okay. If I hit, I'll be really sad. Okay, we are burning almost half of the Excel now. So maybe it's not really a good idea. Yeah, this surface. There's no need to augment any of those. So we could hit some pretty good surface like 60 region. Vulnerability again. It's very unlucky. And then these are the good number. There are two versions. One is 20, the other is 32. So these are, I think both we hit the good numbers, which is very, it's both lucky and unlucky in its way. If either of these hit the most we need, then we are just we are saving money. But now, I already say so. But as you can see, the odd must not be 1/6, because we are seeing like this a lot. Yeah, this is the first time we see this. If we were lucky, if the vulnerability and the flammability got swapped, then yeah, we're already done. And one of the bleeding ones as well. So I just don't want a useless mod in my gear, even though it doesn't really do much. So this is a prefix again. Okay. Don't hit. Yeah. If it's hit, of course, it's not bad. We can still sell it for 1 result or like 150 chaos. It's not very hard to sell. This is a prefix. Yeah, and we don't hit. We didn't hit. I don't want to hit. Yeah, don't hit again. This is yeah, rarity. Why remember it could be suffix. This is surface for sure. Yeah, this is pretty unlucky. Yeah, bleeding again the first time. We see that. So the out of Warlock mods are not that rare. It's just we are not hitting it. Vision rate is yeah, all these are suffix. This is prefix. Yeah, so that this rarity, this is surface. So it could be surface, it could be prefix. So you have to press a button to see whether you want to argument or not. Yeah, even mana will do. Just give me something. So with a rare gear, it's very hard to make every mod counts. So that is involves some high level crafting, but magic crafting 1/5 time, very unlucky. So we see 5 times the bleeding mods, and twice the this is prefix. Twice the vulnerability curse, and we are very close to burning out our 1 result worth of art. So yeah, depending on the outcome, you can decide later whether you want to do it or not. Okay, the last one. By the way, I will just burn everything I have until I hit it. Of course, I really need to get rid of this. Don't hit. Yeah. Don't hit that. Hit this. No. Wow. Wow. 3 times vulnerability is so unlucky. So only if those can be solved, even for like 50 kills, it would be good. So this is the thing that so supply of vulnerability and flammability should be at least the same while bleeding for 6 times. But the price is just way, like they are way too different, and this is because the demand. So demand for vulnerability is much lower than flammability. Yeah, I just pretend this to be free. These are not really free. But this is very close to free. This may be like 10 kills or something. Well, can't believe I'm saying 10 kills is free. Yeah, so one of these is, yes, 2 kills, sorry, 2 kills is free. So this is the easiest type of crafting, and from this you can feel the weight of all the mods. You can feel like how much time you're going to spend, how boring it is, and whether you feel like it's worth or not. So by the way, 3 times vulnerability, 2 of them are good mods, and the 6 times argument. 6 times bleeding mod. Hit this. Even for 13 I will take it. Even for mana I will take it. But no. Okay, so this actually is a demonstration to show why you don't want to do that. Because it's very easy to get unlucky, and so now we are already at a loss. Because the base count, base costs, and the argument costs, so every other things cost as well. So we already spent 1 result and didn't have our flammability one. Evasion, I wouldn't say evasion is good. Okay, 7 times. Or maybe it just cannot hit. I started doubting myself, so let me take a quick look. Is there any crafting? So I'm looking at the website. If I search for jewelry, go for ring, and I go for warlord, so flammability. Flammability. Oh no, I'm searching for this. So flammability, it's so in the warlord section, it's a level 80 mod, and it's the same vulnerability. So all these are all 80 mods, and the weight of bleeding is 3 times. So which means I should have seen the flammability 5 times already if it's really the same weight, but it's not happening. So we spend 1 result, and we are going to spend another result. Yeah, to show I'm all in, I'm going to put all my out here. It's a surface. This is surface. This is preface, right? Don't hit. Yeah. This is preface. And this is surface. So we pass. So we have to check from the mod itself view. You don't really know. Hit? No. It never hit. There's another warlord influence, the crit one, but and this is not a crit variation of cremation, so I just ignore it. Argument, surface, pass. Wow, this is painful. Argument. Seven or 8 times. Bleeding, and I think 5 or 4 times. What's it called? Vulnerability. At level 81, so yeah. Again, I should trust the data. Bleeding. Okay, how unlucky we can be. If we can hit vulnerability, there's no reason that we cannot hit flammability. Bleeding another, so almost 10 times. I think maybe 9 times already. Wow. If I hit live, then I will sell it. Hopefully at a good price. So if you spend more than 1 exalt, then it's just a 4 kills of alt or argument. So argument is very cheap. It increase your alt in a way that it could be treated as one alt, which would save you, in theory, save you 1 alt of money. Service. I think cost fees is service. Yeah. I'm getting numb. This feels really bad. And this is the point I started to doubt myself. Am I doing something stupid? What if I can't hit? Again, I started to doubt myself. So let me do a quick look and see if the warlord curse is the lowest eye level one. Maybe I can see. So if I filter by eye level, the lowest one would be 82. So which means nobody is having crafting level 81. ring. So could that be the reason? But on the other hand, oh, you can also use interesting. You can also use essence to achieve that. So which essence will do? Flammability, fit. Caster. But that is too expensive, right? And it's only 20%. I think we should just stick with flammability. I mean the lower warlord influence. So the tier, so there are 2 tiers, and eye level is 80. It should be okay. I should trust the data. Although we already burned nearly 2 weeks out. And now we haven't seen the vulnerability for a while. So yeah, this is you can decide whether you want to do this yourself or not. I was like, I hope that I could hit it within at least 200 out. Okay, vulnerability again. Even area of effect is not too bad, but seriously, why vulnerability? I think the only logical explanation is that I'm doing something wrong, that flammability cannot really be hit in this way. That is the only logical explanation, because we see like 6 times vulnerability, and why no flammability? There is no, the number is not right. What's the odd? The odd is like you flip coin, you flip coin and you get 6 times head in a row. So that is 61. That is less than like less than 2% chance, which almost never happen in real life. But now it's happening, and if you count the bleeding, that is it's definitely like less than 1%. So that's why I said the logical way is that I'm doing it wrong. I'll burn them all. So at least we saw a lot of vulnerability. So if you want the vulnerability, you can craft your own base. That is should be easy. And let's talk another 2 kills. Surface. I think we will stop at 2 exalt. Oh, next time I heard hit vulnerability. So I will stop here, hit vulnerability again, or maybe I just burn everything until I hit vulnerability, and I'll be done with it. I think this global critical strike modifier is another mod that is from the warlord. I think surface, yeah. I don't know like if that can be sold or not, but I'm a little bit I'm in the gambler's mode. So now I'm a gambler, and I kind of think, well, it has to happen. Like already I'm so unlucky, then it has to pay off soon. But how soon is soon, right? So yeah, I'm going to burn all the alt. Okay. So the time, of course, you can calculate the time, but yeah, if let's say my time is free, then that is very very close to 2 exahash, like this, and this is it's not even a high tier version, it's low tier version. So I hit maybe 8-9 times vulnerability, hit definitely like more than 10 times the bleeding one, and only got one low tier flammability. So it is so bad. So this made me so angry that I want to. No, I just can't market too high, and let's still be realistic. That well, where's my another flammability one? Flammability, yeah, here. So this one has like a lot of armor increase. This is pretty good. And I'm just going to search. Maybe I will mark the price higher and hope someone will buy. So if I search for armor, so mine is the only one. So I'm going to mark this one to exhaust. It's a bad way it's not likely that I can sell that. And I'm going to mark this one as 1.9 exalt because I'm so pissed off. Although one would argue why they would have use this mod, but this is how it works. So yeah, people will definitely buy the 1 exalt one. That's way better. But I will just mark. I still want it to be sold. I don't want to like just sit there forever. So let's just do something random here and get this, and now fix our so we don't need a code anymore, right? So we have extra code here. So by -20 code, it will be 93, and we need 12% lightning. No, 12. Oh no, we need oh no, we need 32. There's no way I got 32. Oh no, I can. Okay, so 32. So I need to be lucky here. That's just ribbons. Okay, 32. Yeah. And yeah, so I think this should be, yeah, these are the good numbers. Now we have better mana thing. So we could get an energy shield, but we would rather choose mana channeling. Yeah, it's another 4 kills. So yeah, you spend your money fast if you craft, and sometimes you don't get it back if you're unlucky like me. So yeah, let's just take a look at how our mana performs. So by this way the mana performed really well, and I was using I was having trouble using the high level punishment. So, but now I think it should be fine. So, level 1 punishment, I have 2. And if I use this here and
when I'm ready, and
so
not
104, it costs only 76, which is the highest, 76 plus 70, so this 92. So I have 8 more mana on that I can reserve. So which means I can use. Do I have clarity high level 1? No. I think I will buy level 20 or 21 clarity and see. So if I search for clarity, do I need a vowel clarity? I don't think so. So what if 21 is super expensive? It's 10 kills. Let's try if it's not a long line, so let's just try to get a random level 21 and see our mana can cover it. But do I? So if it's always a lot of 10 kills, it kind of feels it hard to buy. But well, that is a lot of wasted odds. So I'm going to pop something here and those random clarity one. So for this kind of things, I really want to auto sell. So gem, I think is worth thing. There's like basically the same thing. It's a very little waiting room, and I do feel bad if I don't reply. So usually I just ping like 2-3 people at the same time, and if they all reply, I will buy like 2 or 3. So, but it's kind of frustrating. Again, so if we choose this, then it's 85, so it doesn't work. I don't think it works. Yeah, it doesn't. So this doesn't work, 85, and this is 104, 85, and there are how many levels difference? So I don't think even 20 would work. I think it would be like 19 something. So we just choose anything above. So our level is 16. So if we choose maybe 18 version, because we can easily up to 15. So in that case, it will be vowel clarity. So the vowel version is more expensive, which makes sense. Sometimes the vowel version and the normal version are the same. So that is when I want to. There's 19 one. I will get 19 one. And I always calculate some money here. So spider, go to spider. No one is going to like watch until this point, right? It's doesn't make sense, right? It's a very stupid video. Yeah, I think this would work. This would trigger. Oh no. Again, 76. Yeah, one short. So which means it has to be level 18. So level 18 would work. And it's not very easy to get level 18. But I mean, it's a 10 chaos. It doesn't worth it. We can just level it ourselves. So what is the cheapest? So if I'm going to cap the price at 1 chaos, then the highest level we can get is level 17, which is was offline. I mean FK, and yeah, maybe we just get one and level it ourselves, or not. We just level this one. So yeah, let's just level this one, the 61, and we can justify our spot here. Oh, this is not my hideout. The shaper one, so yeah, so I can get okay, so I will just trigger this. Okay, so yeah, this is the unpleasant crafting experience, which again is very weird, but yeah, now I have a lot of results, and let me see what is the price of mage blood. Mage blood doesn't work very well with this build, and that's the sad part. Okay. So mage blood is very hard to find on the market. I want to buy the 3 fluxes one. Yeah, so this is I basically now I still don't know how to craft this one, but I do know how to craft I mean